Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lux throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Guardians go down in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Dude, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Turns and fires the Betts. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And another ball. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First and second here, no outs. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Righty to the plate. Kicks and deals. And Will Smith will take his base. He's got a really good eye. You talk about an offensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. Bases loaded, nobody out. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Betts at third. Freeman on second. Smith at first with no outs. Center field. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. On the third, save as a run scores.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
James Outman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Two on, one out.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a 1-1. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Roquillo over to second on a nailer. They get two. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians nothing. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Naylor. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Up the middle. Betts. Over to first. One out in second. Here's Ramon Laureano. Right through there for a strike. Yamamoto, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out there to center. Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. And the count is 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And they're down 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Misses inside. And that's ball one.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
That's in there. And a count 2-1.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
Ramirez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jason Hayward. A pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. In there for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's Mookie now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is.
Runner on the go. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Now it's the Guardians DH. Will Brennan. Yamamoto back to work. Just missed. And another ball. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Brian Riccio. That one's in there, 0-1. Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Miles Straw in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Wanna be stuck to die. They're all just trying to be staying alive.
Back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Smith in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Swing of the bat and go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Out and takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ohtani at the plate and takes high there.
Ball one, no strike.
Off the mark there. Ball two. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and thrown. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one is inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, one out. And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And downstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the last half of the third.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Close, but called the ball. 3-2 now.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered.
That's hard hit in the line. Straw makes the catch. Both runners tagging. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. Manager out of the dugout now. And now on the bump, number 39.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Lutz in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Out to center. Straw getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. One away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. Waves a defender for the strikeout. Guardians fail to score. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Freeman up for the third time here, watches that one miss. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball right side. Toss to Naylor. And Freeman is retired. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one clips the corner. Up the middle, Rocchio. The throw to first, and they get the out on. We go to the top of the 5th. So and now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. A wind in the pitch. That's inside. Naylor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. To third. Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it gets by him. Naylor around third. He scores. It's 5-1.
Everything came together for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And it's second. Ball one there. That one misses. And that's ball two.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the DH, Will Brennan. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Ryan Rocchio.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one in there across the letters. The shortstop takes the ball. The Dodgers leading by 4, and Laureano in scoring position. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. On the ground, right side. And that one handled on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, here comes Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching it.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind in that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Outman in the box again, takes a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left field, Jay Oscar.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye in that spot. That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Started to 6, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miles Straw. In for a strike. 0-1.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That's off the mark. 1-1. The pitch. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. And it's fouled away.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. To the right side, Lux. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The wide to kick the pitch. Out towards left center. Betts on the move. And that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Swung the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Gavin Lux. Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hayward stands at first with one out. Breaks his bat and pops it up. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So the Dodgers leave one. They leave this one, though, 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Jose. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Joe. Kelly.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty.
Against full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2 on the way. He goes down looking.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down here. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. James Karinchak up and loosening in the pen. Sandlin also throwing. Fastball for a strike. And another ball. And here it comes. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Right side. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. One down. at first. Here's Muncy to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In for a strike. 0-1. And that's outside. Still only one out here in the inning. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
So one gone with a runner at third. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. That misses, and it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ripped on the ground to second, gathers, and throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Eli Morgan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 2 outs. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And they get Ohtani for the out. That is the inning. 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Guardians. We go to the 8th at the plate. Bo Naylor. And a pitch. In there at the knees. Kelly in his 12th season, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Chopped left side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. First offering, and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
0-2.
And that one upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jason Hayward. And a pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now Gavin Lux squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The Dodgers up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. Rocchio tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play. So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. And a curve misses outside. 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There's clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes a strike. Rip towards third. In plenty of time to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Daniel Hudson will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball still 0-2. That one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out. So they're down to their final out. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. On the ground, and this should do it. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Hudson keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ramirez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Just missed. 2 outs. There's a strike. Now 2-1. And another ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Cause we